going at 8 right now, pero we out. Hey, it's better late than not going at all. Okay, we'll see you guys once we're there. Oh guys, we're headed off to fucking Salinas after all. We ended up coming to one in San Martin, but literally we got here right when we got inside. The security guard was already asking us for fucking the invitation. So we didn't end up having it. So we were like, fuck that, we're gonna just be out. And then the actual like owner of the ranch ended up calling fucking security. We just gassed it out of there. And the fucking scrawny ass owner was at the gate telling us to slow down. That shit was funny as hell, but now we out, but yeah.
It's just gonna be like, jump on the look. It's gonna be like.
Quick chug real quick.
No me digas adiós. De la ausencia al dolor, más allá los ojos negros, los que embrujaron tu vida. Nunca me hubiera visto, eres rosa, ahí quedó un ratito por ahí, sí. Y vamos a darle ahorita como la zona de
así bailamos, oiga. Eso. Sí.
Este ritmo, el saborcito, compadre. En la banda paisana, sí, señor.
ajá.
Eso. Sí.
Hola, compadre.
Sí.
Sabor.
Eso. De la rabia. Así nomás, oiga. Qué bonito, viejo.
viejo. Báilale. Yeah.
¿Dónde se encuentra la quinceañera?
Eso. Bonito, qué bonito. Y así se baila, viejo. Eso.
¡Eso, compadre! Ahí estuvo.
Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it.
You can't swirl it after you're like past that point.
Aquí andamos. Fucking the cost pulled up. Pizza Sheriff's over here. Pulled up and shit. What you gotta say about it?
I mean, I could leave home early.
I mean, that is true. Cause I mean, it is like almost like 10, like 11:30 almost, like 10:30, something like that. But we about to be out early. Pinches patrullas pulled up, pero nos vamos. We're probably gonna pull up to the one in Ulster. Who knows? Pero vamos a ver ahorita. Fucking, it was pretty lit. It wasn't too bad. It's just that like the cops pulled up real quick.
Wait, one more.
Out here. Mobbing it.
Hold on.
My nigga Pablo Vlog.
I'm recording. Why are you recording already?
No, where's the gonna get the shot? Dale, güey. Nah, I'm doing it. I'm trying to finish. Hey, wait. Shh. Estoy your nalgas. Nigga. If you don't wake up, you like men. I knew you were gay. Wake up. Oh my god. Well, we out here fucking next day activities, trying to clean up the car. I guess I ended up throwing up in the fucking backseat of my boy's car. So that's fun for us. Pero we're out here with the boy Gilbert. Limpiando su carro. Damn. But yeah, I got these seats looking like factory over here. Shit. No, we out here cleaning seats after throwing up on them.
Just like the factory.
That ass fool.
Chilling.
Today it's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. This happened Saturday. Bro, Saturday was a whole fucking mess. It was a shit show. Let's call it that. I blacked out. It never happens. I mean, it hasn't happened in so long, because like I used to be a lightweight drinking, you know, so I used to always have my limit. So recently I've been doing so good on, like, you know, every weekend having a limit and just keeping it consistent, you know, not getting too faded. And I would always be the one like driving back most of the time, because most of my friends would be already faded, you know. But it didn't go according to plan. I even had work in the morning at 6. So I had to wake up around like 5 in the morning, get ready for work and shit like that. But yeah, back to the story. I almost died. I don't know. Like, you see this fucking hit right here on my head right here? Yeah, I smacked my face on the concrete. We're gonna get to that. So we ended up going to this. Actually, we're gonna start from the beginning, because we were supposed to go to a party in Salinas, right? We were supposed to go there. We were supposed to just straight head there first, and we ended up picking up one of Pedro's friends, Brendita. So we ended up going to go pick her up. So once we picked her up, she told us that her boyfriend was at this other party in San Martin. So at that point, we were like, oh, is it open invite or is it closed invite? She was saying that it was a closed invite, but that the quinceañera had made it open invite. So we had to end up pulling up, and we literally just pulled up into the parking lot, and we were literally just parking. Like, the security like guided us to park and everything, and we're literally hopping out, getting ready. And well, he comes up to us, right, and he starts like asking, he's like, ¿traen la invitación? I'm like, pues sí la tenemos, pero la tenemos por el teléfono. Y dijo, no se puede por así, necesitamos como la carta. And I was like, fuck. So at that point, we had to figure something out. So I had told Brendita, and me and Pedro were telling her that, like, if she could get in contact with her boyfriend. So we told her to get in contact with her boyfriend, so if he had a fucking invitation, like the actual paper, because we couldn't go in without the fucking paper. Like, we needed the fucking invitation. So we couldn't get in contact with him. He wasn't answering at first, and then he finally answered, and then he started telling us that he didn't have one, that they only had the phone one. And he was just telling us that it did turn into an open invite, but the thing is that, like, hella people pulled up, and like they didn't know anybody there. Like, you know, like everybody just pulled up, and like the family felt kind of uncomfortable, because like I guess it was just way too many unknown people. But at the same time, why make it, I guess, open invite if, I mean, that's kind of the point, no? But back to it. So we just kind of got annoyed, and we were like, fuck that. So we ended up just heading to the one of Salinas. So we headed there, and we had gotten mics from the liquor store. We had gotten a whole 12-pack of mics, and I had gotten myself a tall can Modelo, the pineapple one. So I had gotten that, and on the way to Salinas, I had cracked open my Modelo, and I was just drinking that. And once we got there, I had chugged it. I even recorded, I chugged it. And that was the first drink that I had drank. And then I started chugging the mics. So I had mixed those two things already. I mean, I did eat from the beginning, because I know how fucked up I get if I don't eat. So I ate. So this is kind of weird to me that, like, I got this fucked up. I feel like it's just because I mixed so many things all together. So yeah. But I just kept chugging mics, and then we were just there at the Salinas party. Like, we had pulled up, and we didn't know anybody, like nobody at all. So we were just kind of there, just, you know, in our own little world, just kind of like, you know, dancing, just in our own little zone. So we were just turning up, dancing, and then that's when Pedro had invited some of his homegirls. So they had came over, because I guess they were at a party too, but I something had happened. So they had pulled up with us, and we were just there turning it up till the fucking sheriff pulled up. And then I got that on video too. And that's when we had dipped to the kickback in San Martin because we heard about that one. So we're like, fuck it, we out. So we had gone to that one. And it's at the same rancho that I was at in the last vlog, actually, at the end of the video with all the boys and shit. So we pulled up there, and I still remember some of, like, I remember I pulled up and like I said what's up to all the homies and shit. And then that's when everybody had like told me like, hey, I got a buzzball, like, you want it? Like, chug that shit. So I was like, fuck it. So I chugged the buzzball. And then after that, ¿qué chingados me dieron? Oh, this girl in a gold scat, she had a bottle and she was like, you want a shot? And I was like, fuck it, let me get a shot. So I took a shot, and you could already tell I was low-key pretty faded. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, my hand was all shaky and shit. And it was literally the second clip before, like, I was done recording. Like, I just didn't get anything else. And then the shot after with my boy Sergio, the one that he gave me from his Don Julio bottle, oh my gosh, you could already tell I was gone. Like, my hand could barely hold the fucking bottle, and I barely could like let the alcohol go down, you know, like you could tell I was struggling to like swallow it. So I was like, fuck, bruh. But yeah, after that, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I guess what I heard, basically, right, from my homie, basically my boy Gilbert, that was there too. They had pulled up, and I had asked if I could get a ride with him to In-N-Out, because we had said, oh, let's be out to In-N-Out. I guess I was perfectly fine. Hopped in the car, everything was perfectly fine. In el camino, just like randomly, just like de repente, just fucking, I guess, because it was Gilbert in the front. I don't know who was in the front with him, but his cousin was in the back with me, and then it was me, right? And de repente, just like, I just collapsed. I guess I just knocked out. Like, they thought I was just tired because I had told them like that I had work at 6 in the morning. So they thought, oh, maybe he's like sleeping, you know, like he's tired, obviously he's gonna get that rest. We got it In-N-Out. They tried waking me up. I didn't wake up. So they thought like, what the fuck? So they thought I was dead. They started checking my pulse and shit. They started tripping. And I guess they were trying to like figure out what the fuck to do. So they got water, and like they tried to wake me up, and like I just wasn't waking up. And every single time I would wake up, it would be to throw up, and then I would knock the fuck out again. And then I guess they tried getting me out of the car to throw up, right? And I guess I just straight smacked my fucking dome on the ground. But I don't know, it's a whole shit show. And then I guess my ex had pulled up. She didn't even know about the whole situation. Like, she didn't even know what the fuck was going on. But I guess she was doing her own thing. She was doing her own thing, right? But she had gotten invited to come to In-N-Out. So she was just there to get food, right? And she pulled up, and I guess like she overheard like just everybody just like in a whole little fucking hectic circle, I guess, saying like, get him out the car, like, this fool's throwing up. And I guess that's when she like kind of like wanted to cheese me out, you know. She like kind of walked over, and she heard like my name, like, get Pablo out the car, this and that. And I guess that's when she asked like, oh, what's wrong with them? And like she started asking like what was wrong. And then they had told her that like, you know, I was fucked up, and like they didn't really know what the fuck happened, because I mean I just straight knocked the fuck out. Like, I just fell asleep. It was weird. Like, it's never happened. I don't know why, but like it was weird. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if it's just por el golpe que me di yo solo por pendejo, or if it's just like I was tired, or if it's just because the alcohol that I mixed, or quién sabe. But I think it's just because I mixed a whole bunch of shit together, and it's just like I just kept taking shot after shot after shot. So I feel like that's what really fucked me up too. So it's a whole mess. But I guess, yeah, when my ex ended up pulling up, she was trying to make sure I was good, and everybody was trying to make sure I was good. They didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Pedro was trying to get me to, like, because I was supposed to drive, but I guess he had to drop off some females in Hollister, so he had to go do that. But I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess he went to go do that, or I don't know what happened, but fucking yeah, literally, I don't know. I don't even know how to go home. I guess literally all I'm explaining right now is what people are telling me. I don't know shit. I don't remember anything. I really only remember me going to the 2 parties and then the kickback, and just like it cuts off right when I literally like said what's up to the homies, and then that's it. Like, that's all I remember, like, just lights out como pendejo. But yeah, like, I really don't know what the fuck happened. And then, like, I guess my ex and some of my boys, I guess, they ended up going to go get suero. My fucking cat Lola, she wanted to say hi to you guys. We got both of them here. Pinche La Conchitas. Aquí está La Conchitas. Aquí está La Lola. One big one though. But yeah. So yeah, back to the story. But yeah, my ex and some of my homies ended up going to go get me suero. They got me a suero, and then since my ex knows where I live, I guess she ended up telling them to like drop me off. So they came to drop me off, and they ended up getting like 4 guys to help. So they ended up bringing me to my house. They pulled up. My ex talked to my mom, and I guess like they were just talking. I guess like she was asking me if she remembered her or whatever. What's funny is that like this is my ex from fucking middle school, so it was kind of funny. That's why she had asked my mom like if she had remembered, and she said, "Oh shit, like yeah, I remember this and that." And then like my mom was still like worried, like she was asking like what was wrong with me, and like nobody could like give her an answer. Like nobody knew what the fuck was really wrong with me. I just really like fell asleep. So yeah, that's when like I guess everybody entre todos, they just all got me inside. They put me on my bed, and I just woke up on my brother's bed. I guess I was on my bed, but then I ended up going to the restroom to go throw up, which I don't remember. But I do remember getting up another time to throw up again, and I still felt faded. Like I got up and I was still like falling over and shit. It was bad. So then that's when I ended up going to go throw it all up. Hey, you gotta let that shit out when you're fucked up, or when you're crudo. You gotta let it out, even when you're fucked up too. Like if you get a little way too fucked up, estas locas, hey, they like to play fight, but they get too fucking aggressive. Cause this one's huge. Look at her. She's 3 years. This one's 7 weeks old. I just barely got her. Y pues, andan como locas. Pero yeah, back to my fucking story. They keep fucking. Pero yeah, so I guess entre todos, they all got me inside. I ended up fucking falling asleep on my bed. I woke up like fucking shit, and I still felt faded. Like I got up to the bathroom and I literally was grabbing onto everything because I felt like I was gonna fucking like just fall over. So I threw up and I just had to let it all out. Once I let it out, I just came back into my, ended up just laying on my brother's bed, and I just knocked the fuck out. And once I had woken up like around like 2:30, I checked my phone. Literally everybody had spammed me. Snapchat, iMessage, fucking Instagram, fucking every app you could fucking think of. All my friends were literally like texting me, calling me. I had so many missed calls. Like everybody was asking me if I was good, like what the fuck had happened. Like it was crazy. And the first people I had called was Pedro, Gilbert, and my boy Isaac. And I had called my boy Isaac, and I was like, hey bro, like you know where my stuff's at? He's like, I don't know. I think Gilbert has them because you were in his car. So I was like, alright, bet. And then he was like, bro, you're fucked up. I was like, I know, bro. So he sent me some videos, and I did put that clip in there. It's when they ended up like going in there and like they're just saying like some stupid shit, and I was like knocked out. But yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. I was so knocked out. Like, I don't know why I was so out of it, but yeah, okay, I learned from it. It was a reality check. Like, it just kind of, I learned my lesson, if you could say. Like, now, voy a empezar a chambear. I'm just gonna really focus on myself and just kind of like, just chase my bag, you know? Like, I'm just do me, pero ya que. Pero I'm still gonna have fun here and there. But it's just like work super busy right now. I literally work every day of the week. Well, I've been trying to. I missed fucking work that night. I missed work. Like, we're going back to this. So, yes. But no, yeah, like, this whole story is just a whole mix of crazy shit going on. Like, it was just a whole bunch of shit going on back to back to back to back. But yeah, so basically, once I had woken up and like checked all my messages, and once I had like answered a few messages and everything, made sure like, you know, I had posted and like, you know, told people I was alive because people thought I was fucking dead or some shit. But no, yeah, so once I had woken up, I was like, fuck, but I felt so much better. Like, I really just like, when I did let all my throw up out, like, just try it out, bro. Like, when you're fucking faded or something and you want to sober up, just fucking stick your fingers in your throat and fucking throw it all up, like, dead ass, because you really got to sometimes, and then just chuck a water bottle and you'll be chilling. But it's just like this time, I don't know what the fuck had happened. Like, I never get like that. But yeah. And then once I woke up, my boy Gilbert, pulled up on me to drop off my hat, because I guess my hat was in his car. And then I asked him what had happened. He had explained everything to me. He was like, bruh, you were so fucking gone. I was like, but I could fucking imagine just like everybody trying to like get me home, everybody trying to figure everything out, like trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. Like, I don't know what the fuck even happened. Like, it's crazy, but I had fun. I appreciate everybody that like got me home and dealt with my bullshit that night. I don't know what the fuck I was on. I was going through it, I guess, if you could say. But yeah, I appreciate my friends. Like, if it weren't for them, I would have been fucking stranded in who knows but fuck nowhere. I don't fucking know where I would have ended up, but yeah, I made it home safe, and that's all that matters. I know my mom and my boss and my cousin and my uncle and everybody was upset with me, but still low-key it's upset with me, but it's all good. I went to work today, put in a cool 8 hours, and tomorrow I'm working again. Las pinches 5 de la mañana. So, yeah, ya me voy a dormir porque ya son las 12 o algo así. But, yeah. Until next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the fucking little quick story time. I had to end it off with the story time because I wasn't just gonna end it off with like you guys not knowing the whole like context of like everything, you know, like all the backstory. But yeah, well, you guys got all the little juicy information of what had happened. I blacked out. Fucking my friends dealt with my bullshit. My ex pulled up, got me home. I fucking had to clean my throw up from my boy's car, which I had added into the vlog, so I forgot about that once I had woken up. When Gilbert pulled up, he talked for like a cool hour, and then I asked him, I was like, bruh, take me to the fucking car wash and I'm gonna clean your fucking seats because I feel bad. So I cleaned the seats, and then after that he's like, I'm off you some fucking Starbucks. So he offered me some Starbucks and I cleaned his car. And but fucking, it was a crazy night, lit ass night, but not so fun night because I was literally asleep. wanted some fucking animal style fries. But yeah, pa la otra. Catch you guys the next vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe, and share the fucking video, bro. Like, come on now. Like, how can you guys not, after almost just fucking died, like, literally Saturday, like, man, partí la pinche cabeza. But yeah, other than that, y'all stay smooth, bruh. Like, be careful. Like, really be careful. Like, learn from me. Por las pendejadas que yo hago yo, I missed work because of this shit. Like, no, I almost even died too. Like, ¿y para qué? Just to have fun for one fucking night. Yeah, okay. But I learned from it, and you learn from your mistakes. Pero, yeah. Y'all be safe. Have a fucking great night. But yeah. Puro pinche desmadre. Fuga.